Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be checking out the free-to-play LR Vegito Blue. I have him under a full 200% team, rainbowed, level 10 links, the whole 9 yards. And we're going to be taking him in the Legendary Vegeta event, seeing how he fares up in there. This guy is not out yet technically, but I do have a private server, so I figured we could showcase him because he's coming out very, very soon on Global. I think there's only 2 more batches of this guy's Easy A medals to release. So, for sure, just keep that in mind, global players. Make sure you grind up those blue incredible gems so when it does release, you're more than prepared. And, yeah, before we get into, his passive and everything, though, I do want to say that I know my microphone is a little bit weird, but it's just going to be for this video. I still rather would get a video out than have no video, because this guy is very hyped, so, I really wanted to get a showcase out of him Easy 8, because I know a lot of people were looking forward to this. And, yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, check out my other channel, and let's just get right into it. So, okay, so this guy's leader skill is actually very good for free-to-play units. If you have no other good leader and you're just new to the game, I'd say grinding this up is a necessity, or grinding this unit up is a necessity. It's super class key +4 and HP attack and defense +120%. So, I mean, usually free-to-play leader skills are about this level, but they're for categories. So having it to where it's just super class in general is very good. And it's 4 key, it's not 3 key, so it just helps everyone work better together, right? Because everyone's going to have more key and stuff, so for sure a very good leader skill, but if you've been playing for more than 6 months, you probably got a better leader than this, so not really too useful for you there, but a lot of free-to-play players can take advantage of that. And then for his super attack effects, for his 12 key, he raises attack and defense, so he's stacking. He causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack, so that lowering attack is great for Super Battle Road. And the stacking is great for long defense. So, I mean, that's a really good combination of stuff just to have in his 12 key. And then his 18 key, he greatly raises his attack and defense for 1 turn, so 50%. So, unfortunately, it's not like a stack or anything, but it is still a 50% attack and defense increase. And then mega colossal damage. So, very good super attack effects right there. As you can see, you kind of want to get the 12 key with him as much as possible in the earlier, phases of fights, I should say. And then towards the end, you can get that 18 key off, so you're getting the 50% defense increase from your already stacked defense, and, you can have that attack increase too, so. For sure, very good super attack effects there. But moving on to his passive, we have attack and defense +100%, plus an additional attack and defense +10% with each super attack performed up to 50%. He raises key up to 10, the less HP remaining, the greater the key boost. A medium chance of key +5, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing an ultra super attack, key +2, and disables enemy's guard when there's another Future Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. So, I mean, very good. I love how he's building up in his passive too, so it complements his stacking very well. He has all this key in his passive, which could help him out in some scenarios. And, he has the additional chance, which is great because that helps him get more of those stacks in. And then, yeah, I mean, he has the canceling enemy's guard too. So if you're facing an AGL enemy, that just helps you do a little bit more damage. And, yeah, I gotta say, pretty good passive right there. Links, obviously, all level 10. His links are pretty good, too. We got Super Saiyan, Warrior Gods, Power Bestowed by God, Prepare for Battle, a Fused Fighter, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. I mean, Fused Fighter will give you a little bit of defense, so that's for sure nice. Shattering the Limit will give you a little bit of defense, so that's nice. A lot of attack from all these. Super Saiyan's giving attack, Warrior Gods is giving attack, Prepare for Battle is giving some attack and defense, I think, right? Yeah, so 5% again. And Power Bestowed by God is giving some attack right here. And then, of course, Legendary Power is. So, pretty good link set, too. I mean, it's going to help him work good with a lot of, Vegito Blue units by having, Power Bestowed by God, Fused Fighter, Prepare for Battle, and all that. And then, yeah, his categories are amazing. I don't even need to go over this. Stuff like Future Saga is great. Global, we're about to get so many buffs for this. So, keep that in mind. Realm of Gods is really good. Fused Fighters is really good. Power Beyond Super Saiyan is great. Battle of Fate is great. Time Limit could be alright with a better leader skill. And yeah, the rest just basically need better leader skills. So yeah, no equipment on him, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much everything to talk about this unit. Let's just get into the showcase of him. So I did kind of cheat a little. I brought the Vegito already transformed because he's his best linking partner. They share 5 out of 7 links together. So, I mean, figured why not. It'll just help him look a little bit better. So right here we have 6 out of 7 links active. We're only missing Warrior Gods. And we are looking at 178k defense. Now keep in mind we do have 30% support right here from the version Z Goku. Yeah, it's 30%, right? Yeah, 30% support. So I mean, kind of a little bit of an underwhelming rotation for him, I'd say. But let's just wait till we see his damage he gets right here, because we have to build up too. So keep that in mind. I think I'll really start to judge him once he's fully built up. So we need to get 5 super attacks in for him to be fully built up first. So okay, hopefully the Vegito doesn't kill right here. I mean, unless this doesn't crit, or unless this crits, we're fine. Okay, this crits, we're dead. Oh my god, dude, everything crit right there. Really, Vegito? Okay, so we'll wait, just one rotation. But yeah, I mean, this guy is, I mean, from his passive, crazy, but turn 1, 170k defense for sure kind of sucks. But I guess considering you could get 50% defense on super and an extra 10%, right there he would have been like almost 300k defense, which is alright. And I'm not even taking into consideration that he gets any additionals. But again, I think it'd be more fair to judge him when he's fully built up. I don't really like to judge units when they're not fully built up, because that's the point of them building up, is to have them utilized when they're fully built up. But I can't understand how some units, they're just horrible when they're not fully built up. And it really just kind of ruins the fun of the unit, because you have to get them fully built up. So yeah, but alright, getting some damage in here, for sure pretty good. Do we have support on this rotation? I believe we do. Yeah, okay, so we have a 50% defensive support right here, so this is gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna slap him in slot 1. We have 5 out of 7 links right here. We're only missing Shattering the Limit and Warrior of Gods, so we're missing a little bit of defense and a good amount of attack, actually. We're at 191k defense, so the reason it's spiked up is because we have this guy giving the 50% defensive support, so for sure, pretty nice there. That defense isn't really anything crazy. That's pretty average, I'd say, but, you know, let's see him stack a little. Let's see him build up a little. Unfortunately, that first rotation, we weren't able to get anything with him. So, okay, 4.3 is not horrible. Can we get an additional here? That'd make me feel a little bit better about it. Okay, we did get the additional. So, I mean, that's nice. We got the stacking, which is good. Can we get the hidden potential additional? Okay. I don't know. It's worth asking. Alright, so we got a crit there. I mean, at this point, I don't care if we kill. Dang. But yeah, we are beaming through this event. Alright. Well, yeah, a little over 4 million, though, is alright. So, pretty good showing right there, I guess. I gotta remember he has 1 super attack in, so we only need 4 more now for him to be fully built up. Which, I mean, considering his 50% attack and defense, it would be a pretty big difference between him not built up at all and fully built up. Because 50% might not seem like a lot, but 50% is very big, especially with these LRs who have such high stats. Like, 50% could account to, like, probably a little over, or around or about, like, 100k extra defense. And I don't even know how much extra attack, so yeah. Okay, so I mean, at this point, I kind of just want to kill on this rotation right here, just because we've been doing so good time-wise. We've been, like, flying through this event. So, I mean, you might as well crit version Z Goku. Come on. All right, with the crit, I think we are going to kill this rotation. Well, it depends. What is this Goku Black? Okay, 2.1. I don't think he's fully built up, so I guess that makes sense. Come on, crit. Oh, we still killed. All right. I'm not trying to, like, beam through this event or anything. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm not trying to get, like, a record or anything. I'm curious how fast we could go through this event. So, 213k. That might not seem like the biggest increase, considering it's only, like, 20k extra from last turn. But do keep in mind, last turn we had that Gohan on rotation, giving me 50% defense. So, for sure, that made a big difference. Just to keep up with the killing every rotation, I'm gonna get full Q with him. Hopefully we can kill him in this rotation, but not with him. I want to kill him with the Vegito Blue in slot 2, or the Vegito in slot 2. But yeah, 213k is for sure decent-ish. After super attack, we're gonna be a little over 300k, and then incorporating that 10% he gets when performing a super attack, we're gonna be a little under 350k, I believe. So, yeah. We're 2 build-ups into his passive, though, because we got the additional last turn. So we only need 3 more super attacks, which if we can get 2 super attacks off right here, that would be great, because then we only need 1 more super attack, and he's fully built up. So, yeah. Oh, now you don't want to get any crits. Okay. I see how it is, Vegito. Alright. 5.2. That's a pretty big jump. Can we get the additional, though? I think that's the big question. Alright, so no additional. Can we get the hidden potential? Alright. So, unfortunately, he's not going to be fully built up next rotation. Not that he would have been anyway, but he won't be at 40%. He'll be at 30%, which is still, it should make a pretty big difference. But we didn't get a stack in this rotation either, so that does suck. Yeah, I'm going to rotate you off. Because this Gohan, I mean, it's not like he works good with the Vegito or anything. They don't really share any links, but that 50% defensive support is just great. That's why this Gohan is so good to bring into, like, showcases like these. Because he, you know, the 50% defensive support is a pretty big deal. And, honestly, not even just for, like, showcases, just for anything in general, because he's stacking defense. He has that guard on his active skill for 1 turn. He's healing 30% HP. Damage-wise, he's not the craziest, but if you put him in slot 1 and he gets that 58% attack from the first attack, he could be looking alright. So yeah, but if you don't get that active, then he's going to be hitting, like, 2.1 million attack stats. So that's for sure nothing that good. Or nothing good. That's, well, we got the crit, so, I mean, we still killed, but yeah. Okay, so we got 40% support right here from this Goku Black. We have 5 out of 7 links active, so that's pretty much what we're going to be around throughout this whole video. We are already at 19 keys, so that's pretty solid. And we're at 277k defense. Now, that's pretty good, because after the 50% defensive increase, we are at, like, 350k defense around or about, or a little bit over 350k defense. And then if we get a 12 key, you know, it just gets higher from there, because that's a 20% attack and defense increase. Actually, I probably should have just put the Vegito in slot 1, so I'm just going to pop this, because we could die right here. And we're not even fully built up, so keep that in mind, too. Yeah. Alright, so what are we looking at right here? I think this is going to be a pretty crazy attack stack, because we've gotten some stacks in, we've gotten some build up in, like we built up a little. Yeah, 6.9, that's pretty good. That is pretty good considering we are at, what, almost 400k defense? Dude, no additional supers, come on now. Oh, okay, you gave me the additional. Not the additional super, though. Not like that did anything for me. Alright, so then after next rotation, he'll be fully built up. I think we could easily get this guy to tanking double digits from the final phase Vegeta at the end. Because the defense this guy is going to get to is just going to be crazy. I could see it being very good for sure. I mean, this guy is, you know, the stacking and the building up, they just complement each other so well. So, yeah. And he should be fully built up by the time we get to that last phase. Especially if we get, well, no, even if he just super attack once, we'll be fully built up. So. Alright, so they aren't doing too much damage. We got the type disadvantage right here, so that is kind of unfortunate. I probably should have gotten the super attack with this guy. Okay, but we got the additional, so whatever. He wants to get additionals, but not the guy that has a high chance of doing it. I'm just playing. Alright, so double digits there. We're looking good. Gonna stack in with this guy. Not that it matters. He's going to be tanking everything perfectly fine anyway. Well, no, I guess maybe not, because his guard did wear off. Because remember, he only keeps that guard for the first 5 turns. And if he's in slot 1, he keeps the guard permanently. But he's not in slot 1 right here, so... Ooh, and he wasn't fully built up. Okay, so if we got supered right there, we probably could have taken a lot of damage. Okay, so this is a great rotation. Once again, 5 out of 7 links, and we are at 321k. So post-super attack, we're already over 400k. And then that 10% from just building up our attack and defense from our passive, that'll get us even further. And then if we get 20% from an additional, we could be looking over 500k defense right here. So, I mean, I'd say that's pretty good. Let's see what our attack stat is. If we can get a crazy attack stat along with a little over 400k defense, I would say that's a W for a free-to-play unit. 6.2, yeah. That's crazy. That is very, very good. Can we get the additional here? Because we haven't really stacked much. Okay, and we're gonna continue to not stack much. We only got that one additional at the beginning. So, okay. It is what it is, though. I guess you can't always win them. Sometimes you gotta not get the high chance of the additional proc. So it is what it is. Alright. So then, yeah, we'll kill this guy on this next rotation here, and then we will be in the final phase. And we'll see how well he can tank. Considering we haven't gotten that lucky with stacks, I do think we could probably die if we take a super attack. But it is type advantage, so it kind of makes sense. I put the Goku Black in slot 1 right here because I wanted to make sure he's fully built up, which I don't know if he is. Yeah, he wasn't. Okay, this could hurt. We don't have like big bad bosses and cold judgment and stuff like that active, so this could do some damage. Yeah, 342k. That's some damage. But we'll probably heal most of it with the Dokkan mode here. Alright, come on. Dokkan mode with mouse. Okay, I only missed 2. Not as bad as I normally do. I think last video, though, I got like all 7 of them, so that was crazy. But normally I do horrible on this with mouse. So yeah, only a 3 million attack set, though. Again, that's not really that crazy. But even a 3 million attack set should heal us a little with the Dokkan mode added to it. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this isn't that bad of a rotation for him. Again, 5 out of 7 links, and what are we at? 267k defense. So no support, and we've gotten pretty unlucky with stacks, and we're at 267k defense. We are fully built up right here. That's not horrible. If we get an 18 key off, that'll put us, that would be an extra 130k defense. So that would put us at basically 400k. And then if we can get an additional stack, which we have been getting extremely unlucky with, then we would be able to just increase our defense even more. So, okay, so we have to get the 18 key right here. I was kind of trying to avoid it, but it is what it is. For sure, we'll tank double digits from normals right here. I think that's a given. Yeah, there are the crits. Okay, this could do some damage right here, actually. We don't have the full damage reduction with him. It drops significantly. Yeah, 40k. Okay, so we did die right there. It's alright, though. I think we'll hop back in because I want to do another run where he gets more stacks in. Alright, guys, so we hop back in. We're in the same phase, the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta. And I got a little bit more lucky with stacks in this fight, I should say. We're at 400k defense with no support at all. I think we were even lower than this with 50% support in the last run. So I guess it just goes to show how crucial that those stacks are. And like I said, we did get pretty lucky with those. So, I mean, yeah, we got 5 out of 7 links. You know what? I'm going to dare to put this guy in slot 1. I'm gonna do it. I think Vegito Blue should be able to tank normals as long as we don't get supered at the start. I think we're fine. Yeah, we might as well get him up to a full 24 key. I mean, why not? Well, yeah, might as well use the other one, I guess. So yeah, very good rotation for him right here. I mean, we don't have any support, but again, 400k defense. That's pretty crazy because then post super attack, we're gonna be at 600k defense. I mean, think about that. 600k defense on a free-to-play unit that is doing a 7.2 million attack stat. That's pretty good. For a free-to-play unit, that is very, very good. And the additional for 4.3, so, I mean, our defense right now is crazy. I think we might be able to just barely live a super attack. Can we get supered right here? Okay, so of course we're gonna get supered. I don't think this Vegito would die to a super because remember, he's also getting 50% defense on super attack. And we have that, on his 18 key super attack. And we have the damage reduction still, the 15% damage reduction with him, so. Okay, so no super attack on that guy. Could we die right here? I think we very well could die. I don't even know if these guys are fully built up. So yeah, we could very well die right here because they don't have their guard. Keep that in mind. But, God, we have done a lot of damage. Yeah, they're not even fully built up. But no, we didn't take a super attack in that rotation. We'll probably die right here, but whatever. I still think this is a very good showcase for the Vegito. If we could get one more rotation with him, I think that would be really, really nice. Just because we could see another stack with him, because we got lucky with the the additional in that previous turn. So, I mean, we would be even more than 400k defense, which is just crazy to think about. Because that 50% defense on an 18 key man, that makes him just great after super attacking defensively. Because then if you get all those stacks with him, and you're up to a high defensive number, a 50% defense increase from there is just gonna, it's just gonna be crazy, so. Okay, so if this Goku Black gets super attacked, I think we're dead. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. I'm pretty sure we're fully built up with him, right? Yeah, we are. Oh, okay, so he's not getting super attacked. I literally just checked, but I forgot what this Gohan's defense was. Hopefully it's at a point where we could live a super attack. What? Okay. 2 turns, no super attack. That's odd. Normally, I feel like we would see the super attack in that turn, but okay. Yeah, 535k defense. I know we have 30% support right here, but dude, even without the 30% support, you can't tell me that that defensive number wouldn't be crazy still. Okay, so post super attack, we are almost at 800k defense. I mean, literally, we are on the cusp of 800k defense. And if we get an additional, we're over 1 million defense. I mean, we're on turn 14, and we have support. And, I mean, we could get 6 out of 7 links active, but shattering the limit isn't too big of a deal. It does give a little bit of defense, which you can see a little bit of a drop, but still, I mean, with the double super, we would be still over 1 million defense right here. And I think that's crazy. I mean, dude, okay, even if we don't get the double super off, right? 700k defense, over 700k defense on a free-to-play unit with a 8.5 million attack stat and a high chance of doing an additional super is pretty good. That is for sure pretty good. But, I mean, I digress, because this is one of those units that stacks defense. So any unit that stacks defense or stacks in general, you can get to look crazy. Okay, so he survived that. But, yeah, you can get them to look crazy. I mean, shoot, we are on turn 14, so he has had a lot of stacks in. But still, I think that's impressive. Because, I mean, as long as you get that 50% attacking defense built in, or built up from his passive, I think then he's going to start looking impressive. But he's going to start looking crazily impressive, or that's not a word. He's going to start looking incredibly impressive once you start getting all those stacks in, and especially if you're getting lucky with additionals. It just helps him be very, very good defensively. That's why I do suggest you building this guy full additional too. I don't know if I mentioned that in the video, but going full additional with him is probably the move, especially because you have those equips with him that they're giving out for free. There's like an additional and defense equip, a gold one. It gives like 5 additional and then 600 defense. That's like the ideal equipment for any unit at all. But unfortunately, it is just exclusive to this Vegito, but still, you can get it for him. So I do suggest you trying to grind that up too, because that would just go great with this guy. And yeah, I mean, that's been the video. Let me know what you guys think of this Vegeta, or not Vegeta, Vegito. Let me know what you think of this Vegito in the comments down below. Let me know if you are going to grind him when he comes out. I would assume most of you would, but I mean, I don't know, maybe some of you are going to find difficulty getting this guy because it does require a lot of time, a lot of blue incredible gems. And, I mean, maybe if you're newer to the game too, you can't beat the story, which is completely understandable. But yeah, that's been the video again. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.